peace and love and perfection throughout all creation. O God, may there be peace and love and perfection.
You are now tuned into The Remedy with Mr. Goodbar.
This is Alicia Miles, and you are listening to The Remedy on 90.1 KPFT with Mr. Goodbar.
Yo, this is Flash Gordon Parks, and you're listening to The Remedy with Mr. Goodbar.
What up, Houston? This is Lenore, and you are listening to The Remedy Radio Show with Mr. Goodbar.
Yo, this is Russell Guest, a.k.a. Guest Sir, a.k.a. Guest. And when I want to hear the jams, I listen to The Remedy with Mr. Goodbar on KPFT.
Yo, check it out. All the way live from the 919. This is Fontiglo, New Tigolo. And you're checking out the sounds of my brother, Mr. Goodbar, of The Remedy, 90.1 KPFT. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This is The Remedy on your KPFT 90.1 FM, broadcasting live from the wonderful city of Houston. And you know, more than ever, we gotta make some noise for the city right now. We really do. Shout out to the whole H-Town. Worldwide. What up, everybody? Word up. Catch us every Saturday. KPFT.org/listen under the HD2 link, or go to the TuneIn app, select HD2 for KPFT, and you will have your Remedy every Saturday with your guy, Mr. Goodbar, like we do every week. It's been 3+ years, and we are still here rocking, still here supporting the city. Wow. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for trusting me with your ears. Shout out to everybody who enjoyed last week's dance party, the unconventional Valentine's Day episode. Thank you so much for sharing that. Shout out, we hit the top of the Mixcloud chart, so shout out to all my Mixcloud listeners and everybody who shared and enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys trusting me with your ears. I clap extra hard for the city today because we've made it through a very tumultuous week, and we'll get into it a little bit more in depth a little bit later. We got some joints we got to get to. We definitely want to enjoy and kind of, you know, get your mind off of things, but we can't go too long without addressing the challenging week we have had as a city, as a county, as an area, as a state. So we'll definitely talk about that a little later. But of course, shout out to the whole city. Shout out to all of my the first responders. Shout out to all of the healthcare workers. Shout out to Trey the Truth, who is our superhero. Shout out to everybody who's helped. Shout out to the contractors and the plumbers, and you know everybody who just was a helping hand this week. You know, this week is for you. I dedicate this episode to you for standing in and helping. You know, and even those who just helped your neighbors or reached out to family and friends. You know, salute to you all. Thank you for everybody who's reached out to me. We'll talk about, you know, a little bit more about how this week went. For those who have not been watching the news, I don't know who hasn't. Well, I do know who hasn't. If you have not had power, you probably haven't been able to watch the news. We'll get into that. But yo, we're not going to start this episode with that. We're going to go into it soothing you out. We got a bunch of new music, a bunch of things we got to play. You know, shout out to all the artists who put out music recently. We're going to try to get to it as much as we can. So I'm going to hush and start playing this good music because I've been sitting on it far too long, and I can't wait to let you guys hear it. So that's what we're just going to do. So look, this is your Remedy on your KPFT 90.1 FM, broadcasting live from the wonderful city of Houston. And let's just get to the joints like this. Let's go.
I swear I thought it was over till you came crashing into my brain. You come around, need closure. The pain and the passion remains the same. Off
story stayed the same. Felt the pressure caving in on me to turn the page. We only felt like a moment, but had I had known it, I would have stayed.
Feel like I touched the moon, driving down the avenue. There ain't a thing I wouldn't do to get you off my mind. Feel like I touched the moon, trying to find me something new. There ain't a thing I wouldn't do to get you off my mind. Feel like I touched the moon, driving down the avenue. There ain't a thing I wouldn't do to get you off my mind. Feel like I touched the moon, trying to find me something new. There ain't a thing I wouldn't do to get you off my mind.
What's up, good people? This is Rob Milton, and you are now tuned into The Remedy with my homie, Mr. Goodbar, on KPFT 90.1 FM.
Tell me, are you down? Do you feel like you're alone in this town? Oh no. Players come to play, but they're not here to stay. I can love you better in every way. Alright now, it will all be different. Girl, you don't understand. I'd give my soul if I was your man. Tell me how you're living, cause I got the master plan. I take control if I was your man. If I was your man. If I was your man, baby. If I was your man. I was your man. Got me open cause it's freaking me out. You make me lose my cool. Girl, with the things you do. Girl, you're my religion, I'm believing in you. You may think that I'm not your kind. Believe me, girl, if you were mine, you feel the same way that I do. I'd show you the love that you never knew. Alright now, it will all be different. Girl, you don't understand. I'd give my soul if I was your man. Tell me how you're living, cause I got the master plan. I take control if I was your man. It will all be different. Girl, you don't understand. I'd give my soul if I was your man. Tell me how you're living, cause I got the master plan. I take control if I was your man. If I was your man. If I was your man, baby. If I was your man. If I was your man. If I was your man. If I was your man.
Hey, what's going on? This is Cam Corvée. You are listening to The Remedy with my guy, Mr. Goodbar, on 90.1 FM.
I think about you in the morning. I think about you when I'm young. Get the component, all of your homies. Tell you I'm playing, but they don't even know me. I just wanna get to know you. Tell me what you got to lose. A couple guy friends, a little time. I can love you better than they ain't doing nothing with it. Baby, I know you've been hurt, heartbroken so bad. I feel you, girl, I understand. But if you were my girl, that would never happen. No, never. Just trust me, I know better. I could be your boyfriend, and you could be my boo thing. I don't wanna waste your time. Maybe I could change your mind. Say it again. You could be my girlfriend, and you could be my shawty. I don't wanna waste your time. Maybe I could change your life. Say it again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wanna be the one you notice, be the one you keep in focus. You got a history, and so do I. You don't gotta hide the way you've been, boy, it's nothing new. I really wanna get to know ya, and all you got a thing to lose. A couple guy friends, all at a time. You could love me better than them, they ain't doing nothing good. Baby, I know you've been hurt, heartbroken so bad. I feel you, boy, I understand. But if I was your girl, that would never happen. No, never. Just trust me, I know better. I could be your boyfriend, and you could be my little thing. I don't wanna waste your time. Maybe I could change your mind. Say it again. You could be my boyfriend, and you could be my shawty. I don't wanna waste your time. Maybe I could change your life. Say it again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe I could change your life. Say it again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe I could change your life. Say it again.
You are now tuned into The Remedy with Mr. Goodbar.
Sunny 62, without a thing to do. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, stuck on the avenue, one that I've been so used to. Oh, can't even find my shoes, still I got nothing to do. Sunny 62, the sky is almost all blue. Still I got nothing to do. Fanny by the water, it was no surprise. Both got high, then the tide is rising up.
for the starry sky. Making love's better than a compromise, I know. Oh, I find you by the mountains, they were supposed to fall. Are you still there if you miss my call? Oh, love, love, yeah. Just too small for the empty space. Better off holding my breath, fading away. So I just fade away. I just fade away. And it just won't fade away. Baby, I just fade away.
Looking at your smile, staring in your eyes, I could stay a while. Feeling is a vibe. We pick up like we never even lost time. I could do this for days. I would run 1,000 miles for you. I could do this many ways, but I'ma fall fast and die with you. Wanna chase that, going crazy. I'm like, oh my, but I'm laid back. Gotta save that, time to face facts. If you love me, girl, just say that. I don't wanna leave your mind to wander. I'll surround you, make you feel sure. Got desire to make this right, cause every single night I wanna feel your soul. I wanna grow old with you, make the most with you, that's the goal. I wanna grow old with you, make the most with you.
I'll give you some time. Whatever you want, you just say the word. We can do the time. Lock away the key, that's what you prefer. I could do this for days. I would run 1,000 miles for you. I could do this many ways. I'ma fall fast and die with you.
Wanna chase that, going crazy. I'm like, oh my, but I'm laid back. Gotta save that, time to face facts. If you love me, girl, just say that. I don't wanna leave your mind to wander. I'll surround you, make you feel sure. Got desire to make this right, cause every single night I wanna feel your soul. I wanna grow old with you, make the most with you, that's the goal. I wanna grow old with you, make the most with you. If we met in another life, if we met on a different street, would you still be walking this direction? Would we still be walking at the same speed? Would we still put up a fight? Would you still make time for me? I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so. I don't wanna leave your mind to wander. I'll surround you, make you feel sure. Got desire to make this right, cause every single night I wanna feel your soul. I wanna grow old with you, make the most with you, that's the goal. I wanna grow old with you, make the most with you.
Wanna feel your soul.
Hey, you gotta be grown for this. Yeah, 90s babies. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah. It's too late to be acting nervous. On the phone, you was texting like a different person. Like how you couldn't wait to try to move them hips in cursive. Like you gon' whisper in my ear and you gon' leave me cursing. Do it then, baby, this is perfect. Switch positions and listen, you're breathing a little different. Your body always gon' tell me. And when you do the same, I'm up in this thing. She said she don't feel no pain when she feel my chain. I feel it more. Tell me some more. Leave no doubt. I swear it's really like a different person. It's Sunday morning and we messed around and missed the service. And you still trying to find wherever your shirt is. God blessed and praised, eyes rolled and glazed. And we can run it back if the feeling emerges. Right now just tell me what you want. I told you you gotta be grown. Won't you tell me, baby, won't you tell me?
This is Michelle Thibault, and you are listening to The Remedy.
I made a profile on Tinder, since you left me to be with her. I think that means I'm getting desperate. Wish I could return the sender, but you don't love me no more. And I don't even know what for. Knew it was real when you blocked me. Now I sit at home judging my body, wondering what I did to lose you. Why in the hell you ain't choose me? Why you don't love me no more? Yeah, and I don't even know what for. Nah, just wanted something different. Still don't know what I was missing. What you asked I would've given. It ain't right how these doing it. Why they you in? Yeah, no hope for a girl like me. How come they be winning? Yeah, and I ain't wanna be, but you gon' make a new out of me. And you gon' make me a gold digger. Maybe I should look like a stripper, wearing fashion over dresses. Why these dudes be so pressed and impressed with it? You leave me with no choice. I can't do this good no more. You always wanted something different. Still don't know what I was missing. What you asked I would've given. It ain't right how these be winning. Yeah, they be winning. No hope for a girl like me. How come they be winning? And I ain't wanna be, but you gon' make a out of me.
Y'all been making a sense. Then I say I don't know how we met. So we start acting like we don't care. Cause y'all been taking us there. Cause you don't want us no more. Ooh, it breaks us to the core.
I must want something different. Still don't know what you was missing. What you asked I would've given. It ain't right how this be winning. Why they be winning? Oh, for a girl like me. How come they be winning? I ain't wanna be, but you gon' make a out of me. Oh, I'll be, yeah. That's what you wanted, that's what you get. I'll be. Look what you did, kid. Yeah, I'll be. See what you did to me.
It's like with you, I don't know. Let me explain. Waiting while I'm rolling, swimming in your ocean, hold steady while I ride the motion. Yeah. Waiting while I'm rolling, swimming in your ocean, hold steady while I ride the motion, yeah. Met a little shorty round the way, ayy. pieces now. I'm sitting here, I'm sitting, I'm troubled. So troubled, yeah. Oh, I'm troubled. So troubled, yeah. But I'm still waiting while I'm rolling, swimming in your ocean, hold steady while I ride the motion, yeah. Waiting while I'm rolling, swimming in your ocean, hold steady while I ride the motion,
You've been channeling energy, sending it to me, right on the line. Ooh yeah, you know you're fine, and somehow you find the time to wine and dine. Your position better than me. Ooh, this is trash, but I'ma give it right on back, 'cause that's what I've been getting from you. Here lately, you've been out on the block acting crazy, doing your thing, and then you turn around and blame it on the moon, just 'cause you're feeling blue. How much can a heart take when feelings change like phases of the moon? Ooh, you found me in a hard space. Hey, hey, hey.
Say it done it. No pain, no pleasure. Your life took it all. Ooh, you take my money and I don't get a thing back. Ooh, no patience. I'm running out, honey. Oh yeah. Ooh, this shit's trash. I'ma give it right on back, 'cause that's what I've been getting from you. Yeah, lately. Yeah. You and I in my dreading lines, loving me blind. Talking about we should take time. How you go and call it good news? Oh, 'cause you feel it. Yeah. How much can a heart take when feelings change like phases of the moon? Found me in a hard space. I'm channeling new energy. I don't wanna hurt you, believe. I don't wanna learn from the heat. Stay with me naturally. Who are we anyway? We can't ignore it, babe. Who do you better ways? Are we just over it? Hey.
How much can a heart take when feelings change like phases of the moon? Ooh,
Found me in a hard space. Hey.
Okay. So, ever since I left you in my space, it's been nothing but your face. Bookmarking memories, enemies, and fake chemistry. And I tell my homies, I can't take her no more, I'm a quitter. They say, oh, look at the little baby, he a Twitter. All tender, go figure. Oh, ish. So that's how they see me now. Cause every weight that she put on me is like an Instagram of stress and worry. That's all she wanna do now. Clapping and snapping, chatting and yapping. You want me to get lost in your world? I guess we both gonna be waiting, Well, it was fun while it lasted. Them lives stretch longer than vines.
You are now tuned into The Remedy with Mr. Goodbar.
What are you writing your speeches for? Did you win some type of award? Are you thrilled? This is what we're fighting for. Now we're going round again. Who am I to pretend? I wish you were gone. So long to dreams of happily ever after. Fight the good fight. Cry the last cry. Give it one try. This is the last time. What are you petitioning for? You don't have the power anymore. Take a closer look and you see it. And then you believe it. It was only for a season. Now we're going round again. Who am I to pretend? I don't want you back. It would never ever last. I am so gone over you. Fight the good fight. Cry the last cry. Give it one try. This is the last time. Do you really want the truth? Baby, I'll tell you. You know you can't hold on to what's not yours. So you gotta let it go. Ooh, now you know the last time. Fight the good fight. Cry the last cry. Give it one try. This is the last time.
Yeah, I beat my face, moving fast cause the Uber on the way. Taking pictures, make sure you can't see no less. That wig secure like the money in a safe. I look like babe, now I'm on the way. Let you know when I'm about a mile away. When I'm outside, please don't make me wait. The party's starting when we pull up to the gate. Girl, we so late.
I'm just with the crew. We ain't out here looking for boo. Cause some nights be better with you. It's a homie slowly calling the mood. And tonight we on 100. No drama, no baby mama, keeping it cute.
Ooh, ooh, that's just Skills at home, I'm on my sneaker game. He say, where you from? Tell him outer space. Cause the back the only thing I'm trying to chase. I'm in my head. Just tell the DJ, press play, rewind, keep it on repeat. Tiptoe around the hater, I'm light on my feet. That's how you do it, keep starting on your enemies. Good vibes only. I'm just with the crew. We're out here looking for boo. But some nights be better with you. It's a homies only kind of mood. And tonight we are 100. Now drop off, no baby, my buff keeping it cute. Ooh, that's just what I do. And that's just how we do it. Yeah, that's just how we do it. You like it what I do. Know how to keep it cool. And that's just how we do it. Yeah, that's just how we do it. And you can do it too. That's just what I do. And that's just how we do it. Yeah, that's just how we do it. You like it what I do. Know how to keep it cool. And that's just how we do it. Yeah, that's just how we do it. And you can do it too. Yeah, that's just how we do it.
I know you think I'm what you want, baby, you can't help it. This is a chance to save yourself your head, you're way over it. You see me holding all the cards, yet you wanna go all in. No, it's me. It's not you. It's not you. It's me. It's not you. It's me. It's not you. No. I know. Good for you. No matter how bad you want me to. Waiting around till you're sad and blue, when I may never be good for you. Not in the business of breaking hearts, but it could be a profession. This is a good time to walk away, unless you like a hard lesson. You see, I'm not for the faint heart, though you might have the right intention. No. It's me. Maybe you should walk away. It's not you. Maybe you should walk away. It's me. Maybe you'll be at. It's not you. It's me. It's not you. Maybe you should walk away. It's me. It's not you. No. I know. No good for you. No matter how bad you want me to. Waiting around till you're sad and blue. I may never be good for you. Maybe you should walk away. Maybe you should walk away. Maybe you should walk away. Yeah. Hold your own. Risk if you want me to take. Maybe you should walk away. Maybe you should walk away. Yeah. It's not you. No. I know. Good for you. There's nothing you can say or do. Waiting around till you're sad and blue. Good for you. I know. Good for you.
It's time you knew of just what you could do. If you love you, then watch how you transform. It's time you knew of just what you question that you've been stressing. Why can't I be free from the way of the world? Why can't I be who I am in my soul? Yeah. Wake up in the morning feeling anxious. Another day I got a face, I feel complacent. I cannot keep pretending, can't keep up with spending, and this round ain't lending me no favors. One day I got tired, same day I decided it's time that I reclaim back pieces of my life. And if you don't like it, change it. If you can't find it, make it. The only thing holding you back is your own limitation. Why can't I be free from the ways of the world? Why can't I be who I am in my soul?
Don't you get stuck in love with me?
Sing Nate Dogg.
You be in your corner, being whatever you wanna, but you can't be that with me. I stay being tardy, showing up late to the party, but the jam is guaranteed. I have no capacity for responsibility.
Baby, don't get stuck.
Hey everyone, it's DeMaurice, aka Demo, aka The Bearded Wonder, and you are tuned in to The Remedy with Mr. Goodbar on KPFT 90.1 FM.
And I just wanna love you back. And I just wanna love you back. And I just wanna love you back. And I just wanna love you back.
We came a long way, tribulate, watching the time waste, or was it good for you? It's not where my heart beats, and I'm not what you think of me. Let me change your mind, baby. I can be good for you if you trust me. Can you trust me? But I can see in your eyes you ain't inviting nobody with a name like mine and a face like mine. Nobody. How can I change your mind? 'Cause I just wanna love you back. I just wanna love you back. Yeah. I just wanna love you back. I just wanna love you back. I just wanna love you back.
Hi, this is Secret Rendezvous,
and you're now listening to The Remedy
with Mr. Goodbar on KPFT 90.1.
Feels like I've been running a million miles. Now I can see the finish line. And I heard it 1,000 times. Don't rush to get old. Don't you rush to I'm ready to go.
Why they keep telling me be patient? If I'm sick and tired of waiting, put your preaching on the shelf. I heard it, I don't need it. I know the things I gotta do, well at least I got a clue. I'm feeling for the freedom, flying high just like a phoenix. Know it's my time to shine. I'm on the hunt like Tony Hawk, yeah, it's my time to grind. Tony Montana, yeah, the world is mine. I want it, so I'm finna take it, taking off just like a spaceship. I'm sick and tired of waiting, so don't tell me again. All the twists and all the turns, yeah, I done been through the bends. Everything that I done learned, I built a path of my own. If I had a nickel every time I heard you think that you grown, not like the others, no I'm different. I got goals, I got ambitions, I upgraded my position. Still think they competition, how you still at the beginning? It's like they afraid of winning. You ain't ready for the world, you just craving independence. Listen,
I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm grown, yeah, yeah. I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm grown, yeah, yeah. I'm gone, I'm grown, I'm grown, yeah, yeah. I'm gone, I'm grown, yeah, yeah.
You are now tuned into the remedy with Mr. Goodbar.
My arms are low, my arms are low, my feet are big, yeah. My frame extends from the floor, 6 feet, 6 inches, 6 inches darling, yeah. And I'm guilty, so very guilty, always guilty, unthreatened if I don't concede. My skin is brown, I better not frown, yeah. I've seen too many times the fear in your eye. You can't deny. You say you're colorblind. I see the fear in your eyes. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm just trying to mind my business. What you moving over to the side for? I don't even want your purse, I don't even know you. But your fears got you running. So I'm guilty of just being guilty. So guilty if I don't concede, because my skin is brown and I wore a frown. Today, I've seen too many times the fear in your eyes. You can't deny. You say you're colorblind. I see fear in your eyes. I see the fear in your eyes.
Feeling like a black Davy Crockett. My feather pen is equivalent to a Mossberg kick back to your socket. I'm on a hunt and it's evident. I bring a scalpel to the wilderness, recreating the revenant. So bear witness, here sittings the air. Regal throne talk to the lobes who were never prepared. Made it a go for me to personify the infamous singular Wayne Hardnett to the point I'm not familiar with. Yeah. Black opulence, black prominence, black dominance, black stars and a black oculus. Blacking on these records on some honest. It's slacking without a record, preposterous. They don't see it. Escape from the vapor so high enough to give handshakes with Jesus. Amazing I did this without the weed lit. Powerful penmanship, I navigate through the seas with it. Redirect glory to God. When they look at me, I be like he did it. This a Kobe Bryant speech. Listen, see I managed to be a different animal along with the same beast. But it's great. If you don't hunt, you don't eat. Make sure that you bring in more than your appetite to the feast. Don't go. Can I talk my this again, even if I don't hit again?
You don't have to hold so tight. My love, my life, I'll be here to make it right. My rock, my life.
Can I talk my this again, even if I don't hit again? Can I talk my this again, even if I don't hit again? Can I talk my this again, even if I don't hit again?
Hey, this is The Remedy on your KPFT 90.1 FM, broadcasting live from the wonderful city of Houston. Catch us worldwide, kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link. Man, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the first hour of your Remedy. We got to take it back to the church. You know what I'm saying? We got church announcements before we get started on your next hour of the Remedy. First of all, we are in Pledge Drive. Please remember, we are in Pledge Drive, guys. So anything you guys can do to help support KPFT in this Pledge Drive, you know we do rely on your support to keep the station going and to keep shows like The Remedy on the air and giving you the music that you need. So if you can, please, kpft.org/donate. You can go to that page. Once you get there, you'll see a big donate button. You just click on it. It'll take you to another page. You can go ahead and pledge a donation. Of course, pledge on behalf of The Remedy. You can go down to the little comment section and say, hey, I'm donating to KPFT on behalf of The Remedy. That's my favorite show. I love Mr. Goodbar. I love the music we play. I love spending my Saturday evenings listening to The Remedy. So I want to keep that going. So I'm going to pledge $1 billion or whatever your heart desires, however you feel the need to support The Remedy. I do appreciate it. And KPFT appreciates it. So please go ahead and go tap that donate button and donate on behalf of The Remedy to keep local programs commercial free, number one. And number two, available to you at all times and tailored to your taste. So if you also would like to donate and you are savvy on the Cash App, you can go to $KPFT Houston. One more time on Cash App, $KPFT Houston. And you can just say, hey, donating on behalf of The Remedy, any amount that you want, 10, 20, 100, 50, whatever. Just make sure you let them know, hey, I'm donating on behalf of The Remedy, all right? So that's that for those church announcements. We do also have to give a super big belated birthday shout out to the one and only Cy Smith. Happy birthday to the queen of underground soul, the undisputed queen and friend of the show. So she celebrated her birthday early this week, so we definitely want to make sure we show her love and salute her. So happy birthday to the one and only Cy Smith. We love you here at The Remedy, and thank you for all that you've done to support us. This is KPFT 90.1 FM, broadcasting live in HD2 from the wonderful city of Houston. I am your host, Mr. Goodbar. We are here to talk about what we played the first hour of The Remedy. Before we get into that, we do have, unfortunately, some somber news. We have to give another rest in peace. 2021, it's not stopping, man. It's not stopping and being challenging. We have to say rest in peace to the legend, the one and only Prince Marky D, 1/3 of the Fat Boys, who we lost earlier this week. And we definitely want to send condolences to his family, his friends, his loved ones, his supporters, his colleagues. And we wish him a peaceful transition, a peaceful journey. And we thank you for becoming one of our ancestors now and, joining that Hip Hop Heavenly Choir. Thank you for all that you've done for the culture. I'm of age to know that Crush Groove was, and still is, my favorite movie. And he was a super integral part of that, of course, with the Fat Boys and hip hop and just all the amazing things and borders they broke. They were, the Fat Boys were movie stars and just love of hip hop and just having fun, man. And it just resonated in everything that they did. So we want to salute Prince Marky D, who continued to be a fixture in the culture even up until the young age of 52. So we want to thank him for what he's done and the part that he played in all of our lives growing up. So salute to him. May he rest in peace, and we will miss you. Okay. Let's talk about what we played the first hour of the Remedy. Let's get to that before I get into my super somber. We started it off with Tall Black Guy, Peace and Love, featuring Masego and Romel Donald. After that, we got into some brand new Christian Curia. I'm going to try to pronounce that right, Curia. The song is called Toraka. It's the remix featuring Alex Isley. You know, listen, if we're being 100% honest, I saw Alex Isley on it, and I just jumped right to it, and I loved it. So salute to Christian Curia. After that, we got into some real people. The song is called If I Was Your Man, featuring Michael Champion, one of my favorite songs from the Dancing on the Moon EP they put out earlier. After that, brand new Van Jess. The song is called Boo Thing, featuring Devin Morrison. After that, Mac Ayers. The song is called Sunny in 62. Followed that up with Loner. The song is called Make the Most, featuring her. After that, we got into some Xavier Omar. The song is called Want Need. Followed that up with Jasmine Sullivan. The song is called Girl Like Me, featuring her. Had to get her back on again. After that, we got into some Kedra. Shout out to Kedra. The song is called Trouble. I told you we were going to keep playing that. I love that song. After that, we got into one of my new favorite songs. Brand new, Lucky Day. The song is called How Much Can a Heart Take, featuring Yeba. Ooh, Yeba. She is, ooh, Yeba. Love Yeba. After that, we got into Carlita Duran. The song is called Last Time. Followed that up with Chloe and Halle. The song is called Do It. Shout out to my son, Drew, who is in love with Chloe. So I told him I'd get some joint on for him. After that, Carmen Rogers, brand new Carmen Rogers. The song is called No Good. Shout out to Carmen Rogers, who released a new project, and it is really good. So we are definitely going to get it on. You know, we got to take care of our FE official family. After that, Play Cuz, what up? And Meryl Soul, the song is called Why. Had to get that joint back ran. After that, Duran Bernard, Stuck, featuring Ari Lennox. I know that's a Remedy staple. Followed it up with Terrace Martin, Robert Glasper, Ninth Wonder, Kamasi Washington. The song is called Love You Bad, from the Dinner Party Project. And that's the remix featuring Malaya and Felix. After that, we got into the Paragon Project. Shout out to the whole Paragon Project, all the administrators, all of the kids, all of the artists. Salute to you guys who played Grown from their Adolescent Volume 4 album. After that, we got into Tall Black Guy. The song is called Fear in Your Eyes, featuring Tony Ozier. And we close the hour out with Chris Dave and Daniel Crawford. The song is called No Worries, featuring Amber Navran and Oswin Benjamin. Man, that was a fun hour. We got into some really cool things. Hope you guys enjoyed that. So, yeah, man. I had some things on my mind I wanted to talk about. We talked about it at the top of the show in reference to the kind of week that we have had as a city, that city being the city of Houston. Late last week, there was a notification that we received that there was going to be some turbulent weather, to say the least. We had a winter storm that was on the way here, and we had to prepare for it. And, the city has been rocked by a lot of different storms, and I find that we galvanize a lot when we are facing the adversity of those type of events. It could be hurricanes, it could be whatever's going on. So the winter storm comes, and we spend the weekend bracing and preparing for it as we normally do. So of course, I want to say we got the notice, I want to say Thursday or Friday of last week, right before in preparation for the Valentine's Day weekend. We got that information from the news and from the city and things of that nature. So, of course, that weekend was spent with people, preparing, going to the stores and, shopping and prepping and getting ready and just bracing for the storm to come, because a lot of us have not, a lot of people here are not from here, so they haven't really faced a winter storm like that. Houston is a tropical city. We live, it's a swamp. So, snow and ice and all of that is foreign to us as Houstonians. So no one really had an idea of how to prep properly. We just knew that we needed to get supplies, water, batteries, flashlights, food, of course, and it was really a tough week. It turned out to be a very tough week. It was really, just seeing snow, number one, was a highlight. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. The city looked great. I love snow, so I love seeing it. But there was a downside to it. Our infrastructure was not really built to deal with that type of pressure. So we had a lot of outages. All of us, I think I can safely say all of us dealt with the majority of this week being without power, without cellular service, without internet, for a variety of different, reasons. And, I'm not going to get into that. I mean, if you've been watching the news or if you live in Houston, you already know what's going on and why. And I don't think it lands directly on any of the local officials. I'll leave it right there. This is not a political show, so we're not going to go there. But I'm going to focus on a couple of things that could possibly be silver linings to the harsh week we've had. I know a lot of the great shows, a lot of the great radio programs and podcasts are going to be touching on the tumultuous week we've had. So, they'll probably get a little bit more into the details than I will at this point. So I'll save that for them, for people who are probably a little bit more knowledgeable about it than me. However, I'd like to take this time to kind of focus on what, I mentioned earlier would be like a silver lining. One of the first things I noticed was that, you see the Houstonian heroes come out and put their capes on and really help save the city. We look to people like Trey the Truth, you know what I mean, with with his organization, who is out rescuing people and purchasing generators for people who are less fortunate, and for the elders who are who can't really fend for themselves, or have to rely on machinery and medical devices to survive. And if you lose power, then that's that can be fatal. So we definitely want to salute people like him. I'm using him as an example, but so many people stepped up. I mean, you have people like Mattress Mac, who always stands up for the city and always provides services and support and shelter and, funding and food and things of that nature. There's so many different entities that I don't want to name everyone because I'll miss people, and I don't want to disrespect anyone because their efforts are highly, highly necessary for the city to keep going. I saw that, they'd opened up a lot of centers, a lot of warming centers around the city for those who are homeless or for those who've been without power and, did not have access to getting any assistance or what have you, or did not have the funds to get the supplies to hunker down, and that's another thing that people have to remember. People, chastise other people for not preparing, but you have to have money to prepare, and buying supplies is not cheap. So you have a lot of people who did not have the resources to get those supplies, and a lot of the resources that were made available after the fact. So that's something people have to consider. But there were so many wonderful things that happened that people don't really speak about. So I want to highlight and salute the city of Houston and the community for standing up and being vocal, for providing support where your neighbors didn't have, or even just reaching out to people, and making sure people were okay. I saw a lot of, there were a lot of damage to homes. Unfortunately, there were a lot of people that did unfortunately lose their lives for things that could have been avoided, that we wish, they had the support so they wouldn't have to deal with that. But another thing I thought about is, we are still dealing with COVID-19, ladies and gentlemen, and Houston has been really on a bad target and a bad joke in the country in reference to the fact that we technically are still open. I mean, bars and clubs and, lounges and restaurants and outings, and people are still doing these things. People are still out acting like COVID is not here anymore, as if 2020 changed the clock and COVID disappeared. It's actually gotten stronger. And unfortunately, we are one of the few cities that people name when they say, oh, Houston's still open, or whatever city is still open, but other cities are closed, or what have you. And I know that, I don't want to go into why I think that is, because that could take us in another direction. However, my point being is that sometimes the universe and sometimes the Most High will come up with some of the most creative ways to make us sit down somewhere. And I was thinking about this while I was laying in the darkness in my home where I didn't have power, trying to figure out how, we were going to, get through the week without power. I was laying there thinking about all the things that I deem important in a daily basis, and that I feel like I have to do, and how active I always am. But sometimes, we don't listen to the universe. We don't listen to the Most High sometimes. And not to get super spiritual, but it is what it is, man. Like, sometimes we don't listen to the Most High when the instructions and the orders are to sit down somewhere and just chill and just sit in silence and just be still. For whatever reason, you have to be still. It could be communion of spirit. It could be connection with your family. It could be rest, which we cannot overstate is a form of self-care, is rest, which we don't get a lot of. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, think about it. How often do you really rest? You're probably not, because we live in a culture of, hustle. I'll sleep when I'm dead, or I'll sleep when I get this money, or what have you. But you got to be allowed to enjoy it. And sometimes rest is going to keep you, alive. And we as people are hard-headed, and sometimes we need a reminder, and things like this made us. This is the quietest Houston has been in probably 12 months, was this past week, with all of the, people, the icy roads, so you can't really travel. It's unsafe. And then, you had some people who continued to travel, challenge the elements and the treacherous roads, and had unfortunate things happen to them, and had to unfortunately become examples to make people sit down somewhere. So just think about that. That's one thing I'm going to carry, and I learned over the last couple of days that, I need to take more time to sit down and just chill and just breathe and enjoy life and soak up what it is. That doesn't mean you don't get back to the work. The work still has to get done, but you have to realize it has to be a work-life balance. And just sitting down somewhere will rejuvenate your mind, your body, and your spirit. And I'm speaking from experience, because I'm ready to go. These were the days, while uncomfortable, while sitting in the dark, looking for batteries and living by flashlight, and cooking up whatever we had in the house. It gave me a sense of reflection to just sometimes sit in the dark and be still, and sometimes being still is okay. So I hope you all found some peace in the midst of the storm. I know that's a cliche, but it is what it is, man. If you have to sit down, then make sure that time that you're using to sit down is worth it. So I hope you got more sleep than you've been getting, because I did. I hope you spent some time with someone that you love, that live in, your home, people who you share home with. I hope you had some time. You can't get on your phone. You didn't have any distractions. You know what I mean? So I hope you enjoyed that time rebonding with your family and your friends and your loved ones. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found something that you want to keep going forward. And sometimes we need a reminder to stay connected to the things that are important. And a lot of that is relationships and your spirit. You know what I mean? So, and your rest, man, rest. I sound like a hypocrite sometimes, because I barely rest, because I'm a night owl by nature, but that rest, that sitting still, has done wonders for my energy and for my mindset. So I hope you guys, take that in. Think about that while we're dealing with all the other stuff. I mean, we could talk about the dumb stuff like Ted Cruz, and we could talk about the governor. We could talk about, the infrastructure, and we could talk about, the utilities and all of the other things that are happening and that we're talking about, and, all the things that have annoyed us about this, ERCOT, and, how people are, price gouging and all of that stuff. But we got to remember to think about the little things that matter. And before I end this, I want to shout out all of the people who continue to work at restaurants and at service stations and, gas stations and everywhere else to continue to keep the city moving. I ran up on a gas station attendant. I had to sit there for a while to get gas. And it was, a lot of places, if you were out and you had to be out, gas was very scarce. Food was scarce. And I ran up on a Domino's, and, not a Domino's person, but they were a godsend at the time. And the people were just furiously working. And I know they had to get rid of that food because of the power outages, but they were just furiously working and making sure they supplied people, with food for those who didn't have it. So I want to shout out everybody who has supported people. Shout out to the healthcare workers who worked nonstop, had to stay in hospitals to care for people. I want to shout out to all of the people who had to still deliver, and just everyone who continued to support this city as we dealt with that. You know what I mean? It really did help, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you, and I'm grateful for you guys. Thank you for giving me time to get that off my chest. So I'm gonna have to go holler at Opinions While Black and sit with Oz and Damien and chop it up with them, because I know they have a lot of great insight on it. So shout out to them, one of my favorite podcasts. But anyway, that's my little spiel. You know what I mean? You guys didn't come here to hear me talk. I know you guys wanted to hear some music, and I want to play some more. So I got that off my chest. Thank you for listening. Thank you. And if you have anything you want to talk to me about, please hit me up, MrGoodbar.com. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, I am on Twitter, and I am on Facebook, all The Remedy Radio. And of course, make sure that you are subscribed to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, Deezer, SoundCloud, YouTube, all The Remedy Radio. Please hit me up. I'd love to hear from you guys. And anything I can do, or if any way I can be of a support, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to do it. If you are by yourself and you need to reach out to people, I am one of the people you can reach out to, okay? So please remember that, all right? I don't be just saying that when I say I love y'all. I really mean that, all right? So speaking of which, let's just jump into this music that we love. This is your Remedy on your KPFT 90.1 FM, broadcasting live from the wonderful city of Houston. I'm going to hush and play some music. Let's go.
I hope that it would be surrounded by a gentle breeze. It's just a part of being loved by you. Being loved by you. La, 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 la.
You are now tuned into The Remedy with Mr. Goodbar.
Hot air balloon, don't you go up too soon. Feel the green air, taste green water. I'm lost in all the colors. It's like rocky climbing on a rocket shell. 2 seconds from falling, then you take a dip. Missing colors of a rainbow. Ocean flow different than before. Before the beginning of time, I still flew. I will still fly. Or did I float? High air balloon, don't you go up too soon. Feel the green air, taste green water. I'm lost in all the colors. Oh, high air balloon, don't you go up too soon. Feel a relay in the water. I'm lost in all the colors. My ego go wherever I go. Oh, friend of mine, that's my ocean wave high. The current currently got me. Sun greets us like waves do. Emotions come in waves too. Feeling wavy like oceans do. Feeling blue. Blue. Feeling blue for you. Don't you go too soon. I'll wake with you. I'll make coffee for you. We'll speak of things, small talk, mostly staring. Sharing eyes over napkins, curtains swaying, tablecloth lapping. Feeling clingy, feeling needy. Oh well, who isn't? I'll be. Promise me you won't text me, you'll call me. I need to hear you speak. Need to hear you speak. Need to hear you think. High air balloon, don't you go up too soon. Feel the green air, taste green water. I'm lost in all the colors. Oh, high air balloon, don't you go up too soon. Feel a relay in the water. I'm lost in all the colors.
This is Madison McFerrin, and you're listening to The Remedy with Mr. Goodbar on KPFT 90.1 FM.
She got the red hair on, gold hanging from her ears, melanin lady. She got a jig on strong. It's so good to be here with you. Somebody
fall in love tonight. And I hope we make sweet love tonight. God created you in the heavens just for me, just for me. Been waiting so long for a woman like you to make me feel so right. You shine in the sea of people. Oh, this moment so real. Melanin lady, covered in all white lace. You're the baddest in the place. So good, shorty. Somebody's gonna fall in love tonight. Let's lose ourselves in this second line tonight. God created you in the heavens just for me, just for me. Been waiting so long for a woman like you to make me feel so right. God created you in the heavens just for me, just for me. Been waiting so long for a woman like you to make me feel so right.
This is LA's very own DJ Mr. Wilson, and when I have to have that feel-good music that soothes my soul, I tune in to The Remedy with Mr. Goodbar on 90.1 KPFT.
Mr. Wilson.
When we met.
long as I'm with you. I'll be your fantasy. I can be all you need, lady. It's true. See, I got what you want, you got what I like. So let's take this chance to fly. Baby, you look so nice. Always in the body, I can't deny. But if you want me to take my time, I'll make that sacrifice. Don't wanna see you say goodbye, 'cause I don't wanna be alone tonight. But if you want me to take my time, I'll make that sacrifice.
See, from the moment when I saw you walk through the door, I knew right then you were the one that I came here for. And I've never been one to let a good thing get by me. See, but something in me makes me want you. So why don't we just have a good time? Baby, just relax your body. I'm not planning less tonight, right now. No pressure, just enjoy the wonder of tonight. Somebody I can't find. But if you want me to take my time, I'll make that sacrifice. Don't wanna see you say goodbye, 'cause I don't wanna be alone tonight. But if you want me to take my time, I'll make that sacrifice. Oh, yeah, 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 for me, yeah, 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 for me, yeah, yeah, for me, yeah, 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 for me, yeah, 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 for me, yeah, yeah, for me. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah, 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 for me, yeah, 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 for me, yeah, 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 for me, yeah, yeah, for me. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah, 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 for me, yeah, yeah, for me, yeah, yeah, for me, yeah, 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 for me. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean. Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleeping dreams when the day is done, that's what I mean. In this old world, there's a new world and a bold world for me, yeah, 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 for me, yeah, 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 for me, for me, yeah, yeah, for me.
What's up, everybody? This is Cy Smith, and you're listening to The Remedy with Mr. Goodbar on KPFT. to The Remedy with Mr. Goodbar.
Love ain't been the same with you and I in too many happy times. Seem to different in the things I do. Try to communicate with you, but it's been gone away for far too long. You don't let them change, then I'll be gone. And I want you to know this, and I want you to know this, yeah. And I want you to know this, and I want you to know this, and I want you to know this, and I want you to know this. Hate to reminisce on the time we shared. You don't seem to even care no more. My heart is taking pictures off the wall. Ain't feeling love for you at all. It's been gone away for far too long. Too long. Don't nothing change, and I'll be gone. And I want you to know this, and I want you to know.
Look at you, you're just trying to have a good time, yeah. Sip sun to the sunrise. Forget everything, just let your mind run wild. Lights off, we can get it wet, yeah. Ain't the one for the internet, no. Cause girl, whatever you're on, that's what I'm on right now.
I'll be your favorite song tonight.
Or we could explore that other side.
Yeah, I had no expectations. I don't care if we misbehave or just have conversation. We both face so we celebrate. We don't need complications. Plus it's already getting late. Switch up your destination. If you don't wanna leave, just stay.
Truth gon' bless you. Don't you ask for your thing, I'ma let you. Baby, you ain't got a campaign, no election. Tell me what's on your mind. We can make it feel like paradise. Girl, whatever you're on, that's what I'm on, no lie.
I'll be your favorite song tonight.
Or we could explore that other side.
I had no expectations. I don't care if we misbehave or just have conversation. We
We both face over, celebrate. We don't need complications. Plus it's already getting late. Switch up your destination. If you don't wanna leave, just stay. Just have conversation. We both face over, celebrate. We don't need complications. Plus it's already getting late. Switch up your destination. If you don't wanna leave, just stay.
This is the Remedy on your KPFT 90.1 FM, broadcasting live from the wonderful city of Houston. Catch us worldwide, kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link. I hope you guys have enjoyed the second hour of your Remedy. So let's talk about what we played as we got into your second hour. I'm still dancing to this joint. This is my joint. We started the hour off with Ego LMA. The song is called Being Loved. After that, we got into some classic, not classic. Well, it is classic. This is H-Town. Come on. Chris Dave and Daniel Crawford. The song is called No Worries, featuring Amber Knapp. I'm sorry. The song is called Why Am I Getting Myself Together? Let me get it together. Ego LMA. This first song is called Being Loved. After that, we got into Tank and the Bangers. The song is called Hot Air Balloons featuring Alex Isley. Excuse me, y'all. I'm going to get it together. I promise. I'm going to get it together. Y'all know I'm usually on point, but I'm listening to this tall black guy in my ear, and it's throwing me off a little bit, but let me get it together, all right? After that, we got into some Crumpin'. The song is called Seaside with Leon Bridges. After that, we got into a remix of Anita Baker Rapture by my bro, my brother, my FAMU brother, my Posse D brother, my H-Town brother, DJ Mr. Wilson, out there in LA doing all kind of incredible things with music, and he's getting into his MPC, you know what I'm saying, and getting into these work. He sent me this remix he created called Ballin' in the Rapture. And so we're gonna bounce to Anita Baker. I've never bounced to Anita Baker before, but it sounded so perfect, so I told him I was gonna get it on today. So shout out to my brother, DJ Mr. Wilson. Love you, bro. After that, Darian Brockington, the song is called Sacrifice, featuring Yazara. After that, we got into some Cy Smith, Feeling Good. Happy belated birthday to Cy Smith. That song is featuring Dominique Xavier. After that, we got into the new Deborah Bond. The song is called Radio. Followed that up with Vanessa Marquez. The song is called Want You to Know. Y'all know I love that song. That song is a Remedy staple. Like, let's just leave it. It's a Remedy staple. That's just what it is. After that, we got into some Kenyon Dixon, another Remedy staple called Expectations, featuring the one and only Alex Isley. And we closed the hour out with Taste by Kay Trinata, featuring Van Jess. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of The Remedy. I hope it's brought you some peace of mind. I hope hope it accompanies you as we try to regalvanize and get back, try to find a way to get back to normalcy. You know what I mean? Do remember we are in pledge drive, guys. So anything you guys can do to help support KPFT and The Remedy, you can go to kpft.org/donate, select the donate button, donate on behalf of The Remedy. It can be 5, 10, 20, 100, whatever your spirit leads you to do. Please make sure you donate. You can also donate on Cash App, $KPFT Houston, and you can donate on behalf of The Remedy. We do need your pledges, people. We appreciate the love. And family, I need your support, man. We're going to keep The Remedy going, and we're going to keep getting these joints off. I know nobody's doing it like me. I mean, not to brag, but it is what it is. So we got to keep KPFT popping so I can keep giving these joints out to you. You know what I mean? So we do rely on your support. So for those who have pledged already, thank you so much. For those who are going to pledge, thank you so much. You know what I mean? For those who are thinking about it, just go ahead and do it. Thank you so much also. And of course, make sure you're following me on social media. All my social media is on The Remedy Radio, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that stuff. Of course, you can find it on MrGoodbar.com. Also YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to The Remedy on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, Deezer, Castbox, Podchaser, all of those places where you stream music, Amazon Music. Please make sure you're subscribed and share the show with your friends or family and loved ones. You're right there with them, so let them know where you're getting these joints from, all right? So listen, Houston, please, please, please continue to take care of yourselves, and all over the world, everywhere, the state of Texas, everybody listening under the sound of my voice, wherever you are, please continue to take care of yourselves and each other. Do remember that I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. And as we get out of here, we wish you peace and love. Peace, family.